And now, WFXR Sports.
All right, folks, it is week 3 of the high school football season. A big night for all of the action with the Hardee's Friday Night Blitz. Of course, we got the preview coming your way, a great game of the week coming your way. It'll be from Cy Dillon Stadium down in Rocky Mount. Our game of the week is a battle of 2-0 teams between the Patrick Henry Patriots and the Franklin County Eagles. Now, these two teams have not met since 2014, and Patrick Henry won that game. This is a big game in Region 5C. The winner of this game will definitely help their playoff opportunities. Of course, Miriam Chamberlain and Dan May, they'll be down on the scene, and we'll have all the scores and highlights from that game coming up tonight on Friday Night Blitz. Meanwhile, here are some games of note to tell you about. We pull up the graphic on our games of note, and we have some pretty good games coming your way as we have EC Glass taking on George Washington. That's a big game right there, a battle of 1-1 teams. This is a 103rd meeting between the two teams. Blacksburg at 2-0 visits 1-0 Floyd County. That'll be at Beal Field. That'll be a fun one right there. And then a first-time matchup, the Alta Vista Colonels taking on the Lord Botetourt Cavaliers. LB enters this game 2-0. There'll be a special presentation before the game as Angel Rigney will get the honor right then and there. And then Perry McClure taking on James River. Of course, you have Jack Baker taking on his former team in Perry McClure 2-0. And then Salem at 0-2, trying to get their first win. They visit the William Fleming Colonels. That'll be over there at Miller Field and Stewart Track. Of course, you can catch all the action. It's the Hardee's Friday Night Blitz coming your way tonight, 10:30 on WWCW, streaming live on our website as well as our Facebook page. Also tonight, you can catch the Blitz after the Kansas State-Arizona college football game on WFXR, plus each and every Saturday morning at 11 on WWCW, so check it out. Meanwhile, college football action coming your way this weekend on a Saturday. William & Mary visiting Scott Stadium at noon to play Virginia. Also at noon, Roanoke with their first road game of the season against Greensboro. Then at 1 o'clock, Washington Lee will visit Wittenberg. Also at 1 o'clock, Ferrum with their first home game of the season taking on Shaw. And then also at 1 o'clock, Barber Scotia will be visiting Virginia University of Lynchburg for 1 o'clock kickoff. Then we go to 3:30, VMI on the road at Bucknell. Liberty at Bowling Green, that'll be a 5 o'clock kickoff. Then at 6 o'clock, Southern Virginia at Averett. And then Old Dominion at Virginia Tech, that's a 7 o'clock kickoff. Here's your WFXR Fox Sports schedule coming your way tomorrow. At noon, it's Oregon at Northwestern. Then at 3:30, Oregon State visits Texas Tech. Then Major League Baseball coming your way, St. Louis at Milwaukee at 8 o'clock first pitch. And then on Sunday, we have an NFL doubleheader for you. Actually, that has changed. It's now going to be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. That was a last-minute change on that game. And then at 4:25, a rematch of Super Bowl 59. It's Philadelphia at Kansas City. And then over on the CW Virginia, we have a top 20 matchup in college football. 5th-ranked Miami taking on the 18th-ranked South Florida squad. Coverage beginning at 4. We have all the action for you at Bristol, the Xfinity Series. Playoffs get underway tonight on CW Virginia and CW with the NASCAR Countdown live tonight at 7, then racing from Bristol Motor Speedway. Also, one other note about the Franklin County Patrick Henry game down in Rocky Mount. It's Veterans Appreciation Night. A veteran as well as a guest can enter the game free. They're honoring the men and women wearing the uniform. You got to love that. You can also eat free if you're a veteran, so that's good stuff. So again, you can catch Hardee's Friday Night Blitz. Scores and highlights from 13 games tonight, 10:30 on WWCW and streaming on our website and Facebook page. Also tonight after the Kansas State-Arizona college football game on WFXR, plus Saturday mornings at 11 on WWCW. And Patrick, you're going to hook us up with a little weather forecast as we look at our high school football action tonight.
And it is looking good if you're heading out to high school football games across the region for us under a clear sky. We'll see temperatures dropping from 78 degrees at kickoff to 68 by the end of the fourth quarter for this evening. It looks like we've got slam rain chances in the forecast. Let's take a look at when you may need the umbrella coming up in your most accurate pinpoint forecast.